rosters for the 2018 season. So over the next couple of weeks, we'll be focusing on a different division every day in a series that you'll see all across NFL Network and NFL.com. And we're calling it Roster Reset. So let's look at that NFC East. Gentlemen, which team in this division is the biggest threat to the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles?
Ooh, I'll jump right out the gate. I'll go with the Washington Redskins.
Really?
Now,
Okay.
we had this topic earlier in our production meeting at 5 a.m., and I was thinking about all these different teams, and I like to take a different spin on things. Now, there's a reason why the Redskins paid Alex Smith. What made Alex Smith special last year? It was Kelsey, it was Hill, and it was Hunt. And it was Alex Smith's ability to go out there and throw the ball a little bit deeper than he did in most years, and we're actually looking at some highlights right now. So I started thinking, is there anything familiar with the Redskins roster that can give Alex Smith that same type of comfort? Now, running back by committee, Chris Thompson, Rob Kelly, P. Ryan. If they can put together what Hunt did, anchored by Chris Thompson, and then the wide receivers, this is where it gets special, and you'll see where I'm making this comparison. Jordan Reed, Kelsey. When Jordan Reed is healthy, let's not forget, my man is like a power forward crossing over defenders, getting in the end zone. Josh Doxson, Jameson Crowder, and of course, Paul Richardson. Now, all these pieces are going to have to kind of melt together and have great chemistry, but Alex Smith, you could make an argument that what he has now is comparable to what he had last year, which means that they can give any team in that division a run for their money.
Did they get better at quarterback this offseason?
Yes, they did, because Alex Smith, in my opinion, even though he had that dip in the middle of the year, he played better than Kirk Cousins. I saw a better Alex Smith at quarterback than I did Kirk Cousins at quarterback.
It's not a crazy argument. Yeah.
Playoff rap sheet, and clearly Alex Smith's an upgrade.
He's been winning for a decade.
He's won before. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. I feel like the Cowboys had this horrendous year last year, and even as horrendous as it was, they still were in the playoff hunt until week 16. They get Ezekiel Elliott back for the full season. They add a bunch of wide receivers, Allen Hurns, Deontay Thompson, and the offensive line is still as good as it's ever been. So you put the franchise tag on DeMarcus Lawrence, you bring it all together. The Cowboys were supposed to win a Super Bowl last year. They didn't. They didn't come even close. They bring back just about everybody. The coaching staff is back. Everything is back. Let's see if we can run it back one more time and get back to 2016 as opposed to 2017.
I love that they added Allen Hurns, too. I don't know what's going to happen with Dez, but adding that number 2 only helps Dez and only helps Dak, who already is helped by their run game.
I will. This worked out really nice. I'm going to go with the team right down the road. I'll go with the Giants. And I have 3 reasons. First of all, as terrible as the Giants season was last year, they played Philly really tough. The 2 losses, it was when we needed the Jake Elliott 61-yarder at home to beat the Giants. And then late in the season, Nick Foles, they won by about 5 points. It was a really tough game. Second of all, they have the number 2 pick in the draft. I mean, they could be running Saquon at Philly. They could be running anybody that they want. And most importantly, how about this? Who is the one guy on the planet that we know is not afraid of the Eagles' pass rush, can handle it in front of 600 million people? Nate Solder. They bring him in from New England, the guy who was one of the best players for the Patriots in that Super Bowl. Brady didn't get touched until the end of the game, and that was on the other side. I love that addition as it pertains to Philly, so I think it is Big Blue. Crazy talent.
And a number 2 overall pick to help bolster their roster. Great stuff all around. That is the NFC East Roster Reset. We'll be back after this because we brought you angry runs, and now we have the celebrations that you cannot forget. Who survives in the tournament?